Hi everyone, welcome to Phonics Time Together. We're up to session 23 of phase 3, and today we're looking at the EAR grapheme that makes ear. So we are nearly there. This will leave just 3 more vowel digraphs to learn, and then we'll have covered all the GPCs in phase 3, which is fantastic. Let's have a little practice revisiting of the GPCs to see how well you can do them. As per usual, do 4, and then I'll go through them each time. Let's go. So U, O, J, T, P. V, G, D, M. Z, Ng, O, Z. Y, Qu, K. H, A, L, S. Sh, I, Ch, W, X, Th, B. E, I, O, F. Ow, O, Oi, S. Okay, time to go through them a little bit quicker, so it's good practice for you before you work with child. Here goes. Okay, that's really good, and hoping by now after all these videos that you've got lots of confidence with the different phonemes that you have to say for the different graphemes on the page, and that'll do you loads of good when you start to sit with your child or when they've got the reading book. You can help them blend because you can actually model it as well if you're confidently using those. That's excellent. Okay, so something slightly different for the children later on when they're working with you. We're going to do tricky word bingo. I thought we'd try something a little bit different. They need to pick one of the cards on the screen. I'll keep saying different tricky words, and then they have to spot them on their board. You probably want to get some blue tack for this, just to make a little mark on each one when they've got it. Or you could sit with them and write a list as they're being said. And maybe another idea is that you copy this onto a piece of paper for them so that then they can tick them off as well. But plain and simple, you could just have 9 bits of blue tack and stick them on when they've got something. Or like I say, prepare the paper. So they'll be choosing one of those and we'll play bingo. We'll then teach them the ear. So ear is an interesting grapheme on the screen because it's also a word as well. So as well as being a grapheme that appears in lots of words, it's also a word in itself. So we're going to be looking at ear in fear, and I'll be explaining that top one because fear is slightly different to sad, so I need to make that nice and clear. We've got ear in gear, and then we've got ear in beard. So I've tried to do a bit of variety there. We've got a sound at the end as well with that one. So we're looking at ear today. We'll blend here, making sure that when we hear something, we've got the at the start here. Well, I've got blending all of those words. Pretty straightforward today. Beard is probably the trickiest one, making sure that we've got the sound at the end, but I don't think it should be any problem. So it's a good chance to do another phase 4 one. So the difference here is we've got to blend at the start. So what they're called, the S and the P, are called adjacent consonants. So that's the sort of difference with phase 4 that I mentioned in the last video. So we'll have a go at blending that phase 4 word as well. And then as per usual, if that confidence is there, we'll move on and read some of these words fluently. And I use the word fluency quite a lot. What we're looking for is that they say the word dear, fear, here. A step back from that is to blend in their head without saying the sounds out, and then just saying the word dear. So in a child's head, they will go d, ear. But they wouldn't say it, it'd just be in their head, and then they go dear. So they might have to do a bit of blending in the head. Apart from that, we're trying to read those words a little bit quicker. And we'll give them a big well done. I hope you've got your own special celebrations going on. Keep those going, that's fantastic. And their sentences, I've put a comma in on the first one, because it's after that sort of time adverbial, a year ago. I saw a big sail on a boat. I show fear near bats and rats. So a little bit of rhyming in there on that one. And then the last one's a little bit trickier because they've got, I can't remember, put a couple of digraphs in there. So they've got the oi in there that they've got to spot as well, but not too bad. They've just got to remember to stop at the full stop. So Max and Zach had to fix the gears. Max had to get oil from the rear of the shop. So that's fairly straightforward in terms of words, but are they going to stop at the full stop? Some of the things that you might want to do now, because we're coming towards the end of phase 3, they should be pretty confident with these words. So it's a good chance to try some dictation. So if you have got any pen or paper or something to write on, or an iPad to type on, or whatever, you could dictate these sentences. So you could hold this so only you could see it, and you say, I got near the rear of the shop. If you do take this idea, the first thing is to keep saying the sentence over and over, probably about 3 or 4 times for them. And then hold up your fingers for how many words there are in the sentence and get them to do it as well. I got near the rear of the shop. And then they would have to do the same. Use a finger for each word in the sentence. So I would start with the second one, I had fear this year. And get them to then keep saying it, I had fear this year. So they can say it over and over. When they're saying it comfortably, then get them to write it down. And obviously try and reinforce the full stop at the end. But try a bit of dictation and keep looking at Phonics Time Together for other resources that I'm sharing. As per usual, I just want to say thank you. If you've been on this journey right from the start, even bigger thank you. I hope you found them really, really useful. And like I said last time, thank you for all the comments of people that have sort of gave a little bit of feedback. I really appreciate that. Now it's time to go and get your child and get ready to start their phonics lesson. Hi everyone, welcome to Phonics Time Together. We've got our revisit to get us going, so we should be sat comfortably. And what we mean by ready is that we've got nothing in our hands, we're concentrating on the screen, and we're ready to practice. Okay, so you're going to say the phoneme when the grapheme appears on the screen. And for this first one, you will say both sounds, okay? And then once you've done 4, I will say them to help you, and just to see how well you did. Got U or O, and then we've got J, T, P. V, G, D, N. Z, Ng, O, Z. Y, Qu, R, K. H, A, L, S. Sh, I, Ch, W, X, Th, B. I, O, F. Ow, R, Oi, S. That's excellent work today, fantastic. Now today we'll be going at Windsurfer speed. Have had a go at this, it's really, really tough, but once you get going you can get some real speed. So today we want that Windsurfer speed going through our phonemes as we say them, okay? So a little bit quicker. Let's get ready and go. Well done, that's excellent. So it's coming on really, really nicely, and included some of those recent ones in there as well. So do your special celebration, you deserve that for your fabulous work. Excellent, right, let's move on. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to be playing tricky word bingo. So I'm going to be reading out some tricky words, and then you're going to cross them off your little grid. And I've said to your parents earlier, this might be a good idea to write some of these words down. So choose grid number 1, 2, 3 or 4 and write all the words down in that grid, and that becomes your set of words. So I recommend pausing the video and copying one of these grids, and that'll be your bingo card. And maybe the person with you as well wants to play, that'll be awesome. So pause the video and copy one of these cards. Okay, let's play tricky word bingo. Here goes. They. was, was. She, she. You, you. All, all. My, my. Her, her. Are, are. Okay, now somebody's going to win now, and it's going to be B, B. And at that point we should have a winner. We should have a winner because it was card number 2 that won. So if you pick card number 2, fantastic. Everybody else, you should have had most of your words ticked off anyway, so fabulous. Well done for playing that and listening to those tricky words and spotting them. Excellent. So something different. Now if you want to keep going, if you want a little bit of extra practice, a good task now would be to have a practice at reading the ones that you can see on the screen. Well done with your tricky words. Okay, so we've got an interesting grapheme on the screen today because it's a GPC, a grapheme phoneme correspondence that we can learn, but it's also a word as well. So on the screen you've got the E, A and R making up the grapheme, but it's also making up a word. So when we see the E, the A, the R together, that makes the ear phoneme. So can you say ear? Excellent. So we're looking at the ear phoneme, but also we've got ears or ear. We've heard that word before, so we know that it's a word as well. So let's look at the top image. The girl looks sad, but she's not. She's scared. And another word for scared is fear. So we've got ear in fear. Now that middle image, they're on the back of bikes near the wheel. So you might have those on your bike, or you might have seen one on a bike. They're gears, and the chain moves up and down those gears to make it easier or harder to pedal. And the last one, he's got a nice beard. So here goes. Can you say ear in fear? Can you say ear in gear? Excellent. And can you say ear in beard? Fabulous. So our phoneme today is ear. Can you say ear? Let's say it 3 more times. Ear, ear, ear. Excellent. You might want to pause the video and spend some time tracing over those letters if you want to work on your writing as well. I'll leave that for you to do. So pause the video if you want to. Now, as this is an interesting one and it does make a word, it's also interesting because if you look at this word that we're about to read, it's got 4 letters, but only 2 phonemes. So we've only got 2 sound buttons to say. So you might want to pause the video and just have a go, or you can continue and join in with me. Okay, let's blend this word. We've got ear, here. Now this sounds like the previous one, but we have to do the at the start. Okay, we don't want to drop that off. It's here. I can hear a sound. I can hear a noise. You can hear my voice now helping you with your phonics. So the word is hear. So have a go at reading that one. Okay, we'll continue with some blending and we'll try these 8 words. I notice we've got not as many sound buttons today because we know that the E, A and the R make ear. So those 3 letters are making ear. So I'll be doing number 1. So you might want to pause the video and have a go on your own, or if you want to join in with me, that's fine. Let's keep going. Okay, number 1, we've got D, ear, deer. Number 2, F, ear, fear. And number 3, ear, here. Number 4, ear. So just make it so nice and easy, that one. Number 5, n, ear, near. Number 6, t, ear, tear. And number 7, b, ear, d, beard. That's a harder one today, but you should be fine with it. Number 8, ear, rear. Fabulous. So we blend together. Pause the video and have lots of practice at reading those words. Okay, now if you joined in for video session 22, when we looked at OI, I introduced a little bit more phase 4 now. So we're working through phase 3, but I introduced phase 4. So let's have another go at a phase 4 type word. We've got a little bit more blending to do at the start. So you can either pause the video and have a go at this, or join in with me. Okay, let's have a go. We've got 3 phonemes because I can see 3 sound buttons. We've got the vowel digraph at the end, so let's have a go. Sp, ear, sp, ear, spear. Sp, ear, sp, ear, spear. Okay, have a go at that. Now, fabulous blending today, so what I want you to do is try and just read these words without your blending. If there's one that's a little bit trickier, we're going to blend in our head and then just say the word. So pause the video and work on your fluency. Excellent, well done, top reading today, and well done if you had a good go at that phase 4 spear as well. That's really good, good blending work. Okay, we're going to finish our session off by reading some sentences, and we need to be super careful here because we've got our punctuation to think about. So we'll be doing pauses if we see a comma, and we'll be stopping at a full stop, and that's just some of the punctuation that I've used in here. So I've helped you out by putting today's digraph in red, but look out, there might be another digraph or 2 hidden in there as well. So remember not to say them as separate sounds. If we see a digraph, we read that as one phoneme, one sound, okay? So first one, look out for a comma. Remember to do a little pause. The second one, a little bit of rhyming you'll hear in there. And the third one is longer, and there's a full stop you need to look out for. So pause the video, have a go at reading your sentences. Okay, fabulous work. That leaves us with only 3 more GPCs to learn, and they'll be coming on pretty soon, so keep looking out. The best thing to do is to subscribe. Therefore, when the new video comes on, you'll get a notification that says it's nice and ready for you. So a huge thank you. Please give the video a like if you like what we're doing, you think that it's helping with your learning, and as per usual, add a comment. Let me know how you're getting on, and did you win at bingo? How close were you? I'd love to hear that in the comments as well. So thank you for joining me again. I shall see you soon. Bye.